I needed to have a child. At that age, I actually needed to have a child. Men now, even though he knew I was married, she did not even have any clue that the child that I'm carrying is not my husband's own. And my own intention is to label the child on my husband, that is my husband that has it. We made love as usual. And again, I got pregnant for my second child because I know that the man that I married is not fertile, that the man I am living with is not capable of making a woman pregnant. Hello everyone, I'm happy for this opportunity. I've been going through a lot. I'm even in a tight corner at the moment, and I believe this platform provides solution to the problem I'm going through right now. And I thank Sister Niyi for this opportunity too. At the age of 33, I met my husband in a wedding reception. It was love at first sight. We saw each other, we fell in love with each other. He was actually the kind of man I wanted. He was cute, he was tall, he was handsome, young looking, is middle aged. It was the perfect fit for me when I saw him, and when he saw me too, he was actually happy. We clicked. The whole vibe was there too. So we did not even he did not even date me for long. He just asked me out. He did not start stressing the whole dating period. He was just persistent that he wants to see my parents, he wants to see my people, he wants to get to know me better. So I decided to take him home to my mother, and for him to see my sister too, because we are just two, me and my sister, then my mom. So he met my mom. The whole atmosphere changed the day I brought him home. Everybody was happy, after many years of being single. And then I decided to make this great move. My mom was very, very happy for me, because she have always been insisting that I should settle down, I should get married, that I'm not getting younger. She have been talking to me, advising me that I should try to settle down. And I told her that I have not seen the man I want. But at this point, now that I've brought a man home, she was very, very happy. And my sister too saw him. They were all happy. My sister that I senior already has a child already. And with the whole situation on ground, everyone was happy with me. And I was happy too. And and this is exactly the kind of man I want. Men looking at him, he's well to do, he has a good job. That this is a man of standard, you understand? So I was actually happy about the whole thing. It was just as if God remembered me. Then after everything, the dating phase did not even take long. Just within a space of 3 months, we made the whole wedding preparation. I rushed the whole wedding preparation. The whole thing was analyzed. We planned the whole thing, and it was a successful marriage. I was very, very happy, and he was happy too. It was what we both wanted. We both wanted to be together, and I was grateful to God for the whole thing. So after settling down, the fruit of marriage is children. After 1 year of getting married, I noticed that there was no sign of pregnancy. I did not miss my period, nothing. I did not take in. I did not take this issue serious, because we were just early in the marriage, so I did not really count it as anything. I just took it that maybe it's one of those things, maybe later I'll take in. But this issue persisted. Like in the mid-year, I still did not get pregnant. And how Africa is, and our African parents, the whole pressure was just hitting hard on me. My mom was like, when will I get pregnant? Is it that I don't want to take in, or what's the issue? And there was a mistake I made before marriage, which was I just rushed the whole process. I rushed the whole process not because I wanted to. I felt that since my husband is okay, good looking, and he's fit, then he's okay. There's no need for me to start making research, unnecessary research, you understand? And me too, I did not mess myself, I did not have any child. I was very, very okay before I got married. So I did not I did not do any fertility test or whatever. We just rushed the whole process. And with the excitement and joy that I've seen, the man of my dream, I did not check all those things. it's just everything was just in a rush. But finally now I'm stuck whereby I am unable to give birth, and the whole pressure from people, my mom. The issue there is that while I was dating this guy, there was this very close friend of mine that advised me that I should do fertility test to know about my husband, at least to know the status of my husband, and also know my status is a very important thing when it comes to marriage. But I was like, nothing is wrong, that I'm okay, my husband is okay, that no issues. I just overlooked the whole thing, that it's not really necessary, that I'm in love with this man and this man is okay. So there is no need stressing this whole thing and start running up and down for that. I need to focus on the main thing, which is getting married and settling down and starting a family immediately. So I just brushed it off and was like, I'm not interested in that part. But now I'm stuck here. Like, I can't give birth. Pressure is on me, my mom is on me, my sister is on me, my husband people, they are on me. Everybody's like, what's the issue? Like, why can't I give them a child? And my husband in this situation now is not bothered. His focus is his job, how to make money. He's not even concerned on how we can resolve this whole issue. Do you know that due to our childlessness, that I can't even give birth to a child, that my husband is not even bothered? Like, he just act as if nothing is wrong, that everything is fine. I'm the only one feeling the whole it. I can't even sleep. I used to have sleepless night because of this whole issue. Like, when I wake up at night, I think of this whole thing. After how many years of waiting, after how many years of being single, and now I'm married, I can't actually give birth to a child. The whole thing is just unbelievable to me, and I really don't know how to go about this thing. So I started making research. I started trying to figure out, then let me figure out the solution, because in Africa here, the whole pressure is on the woman, especially when she have not given birth. Everybody eye will be on you. The society, in fact, will focus on you as if you messed yourself before marriage. You understand? The whole thing was a painful experience. I actually started going about trying to figure out how to get solution to this thing. Then they recommended a gynecologist for me, and this gynecologist actually analyzed the whole thing for me and told me that my husband is infertile. The whole situation was just scary when I heard it, and I was actually not paying attention to all these things. I did not imagine that this kind of thing can occur, or my husband can have this kind of problem. So I didn't pay attention to all those kind of things. So when I heard it, I was bothered, I was scared. Like, at this age, with this kind of situation, something has to be done. I cannot just imagine myself in such situation and then there is no solution. Then she actually advised me that I should become that with time everything will normalize. With time, when there's no time on my side again, I'm 36. I'm 36 already, and the woman is telling me with time. Like, how do I go about this? I went home. I actually talked to myself. I advised myself that time is not on my side again, that something needs to be done. Then I thought of it, and I tried to reach out to a friend that have been on me before I met my husband. Like, we used to talk before I met my husband. So this was the only solution that I could think of at that moment, because I really needed to have a child. I needed to have a child at that age. I actually needed to have a child. So I contacted this guy. Men now, even though he knew I was married, he was still out to be with me. He was out to hang out with me and do things with me, irrespective of the fact that I'm already married. So we actually fixed a date and we planned it. First time we met, it was on me. We actually had fun together. Then the second time I allowed it because I wanted it. So I allowed him release his sperm and do all that on me, do the necessary things on me, because I really wanted a child. Then after 2 weeks of meeting with this guy, my friend, I noticed that I got pregnant. This was what I actually wanted. I did not take it off. It was what I wanted. I needed a child at that moment, so I kept it. But how I just kept it, and I kept it to myself. I kept the secret to myself. I did not, expose the issue to anybody, not even my mother. My mother did not even know about it. She just had the feeling that I'm pregnant. I'm pregnant for my husband, and there's no way she would even know, since I'm always sleeping with my husband, and I'm always with my husband, and I'm a married woman. So there's no form of accusation or anything. So she did not even have any clue that the child that I'm carrying is not my husband own, and my own intention is to label the child on my husband, that is my husband that has it, because that was the only thing, that was the only way out for me. I would just my plan was just to tell him that the child I'm carrying, act as if the child is his own, and I left it that way. Then I noticed that after a few months that I took in, it was very obvious that I'm pregnant. The whole atmosphere of the family changed. The pressure reduced. The whole tension calmed down. It was very peaceful for me, and I was happy. At least I have a child. There's a child in the family now. I will not be seen as a barren woman. At least my respect as a woman will be there too. You understand? I was actually happy for it. It was what I wanted, and I'm of age. You understand? That was the only decision I could take at that moment, and I was just okay with it, and my husband was not bothered. I was just happy about the peace that child brought in our home, and my husband was always investing in me and the unborn child, and my own focus was to make sure that there was peace in the home, and I was happy about the whole situation. And I was happy about how the whole thing, how everything was calm. There was no pressure from the in-law anymore. There was no pressure from outsiders. People were not asking me all sort of questions that I did not plan for. So I was happy about the whole thing at the moment. So after that period that I gave birth, then I noticed that after giving birth, I still wanted a child. So I noticed that even after sleeping with my husband, the same issues still continued. Like when he sleeps with me, the sperm drops. It does not drop right inside me. The thing slips out of me. Even when it enters me, the thing just turns to water. It's sperm is not effective. No sign of pregnancy again, even after the first child I had. No sign of pregnancy. It was just as if we were just having throughout. When I noticed this thing, I just could not do anything. What I did was to reach out to my ex-boyfriend, the one that got me pregnant before. I contacted him again. We planned on how to meet. Then we made love as usual. And again, I got pregnant for my second child. I got pregnant again. I was happy about the whole thing. Why? Because I was not getting younger. Any mistake, menopause will hit me. So I was very strategic about the whole thing. My plan was that I need children, and no matter however I'm going to do it, I just need to find solution about it, and I need to maintain this marriage, and I love my husband, that I don't want to lose him. So I did everything within my reach to keep my husband, to make sure I have children. You understand? Madam Neye, I really need to do this. I know you're a woman like me, and you know what it is for a woman to be in a marriage without children. You understand? So I actually did this because I needed to. I needed to clear myself off the shame, because even while the period I have not given birth, I know the kind of insult I faced from people, even people that called me a man. You understand? Or sometimes, even if I want to send a child on an errand, the mother will be like, don't send my child. So those insults and everything motivated me to, do what I did to my husband. Though it was not intentional, I needed to keep the peace in the marriage, and I needed to keep everything going. So with everything, I already have my second child, and my marriage was peaceful. Everything was flowing well, everything was fine. My husband, as usual, focused on his work. He was focused on, how to get money. Everything was peaceful. I was very okay with that. As long as the marriage is intact, I am fine. And then as long as I have kids for him and I'm well taken care of, it was not really bothered. He was always focused on his career. So one day I was at home and then he came. I noticed that he was moody, he was depressed, he was not really the man that I used to know. With the look on his face, this was not the man I know. The look on his face was so different. So I asked him what the problem was, and then he told me that there is an issue at hand. And I told him that you should explain to me that I'm here and I'm here for him and I'm his wife. With this mood, with the kind of reaction on his face, I was scared, but I actually acted as if nothing happened, like everything was fine. Until he now told me that there's a girl, he has a mistress. Now there's a girl he used to have an affair with. When I heard this one, I was shocked, like how come? I just pretended as if nothing. They told me that there was a girl he used to have a with, that I used to make love with, and now the girl is pregnant. The girl is not just pregnant, the girl is threatening that she will tell him she will tell me, his wife, everything, like everything that happened, if he does not take her to Europe. So, and he have been thinking about this whole thing, so what he just wants to do is just to confess and meet me and ask for apology and ask for my forgiveness. Like, he reached out to me, told me how everything had been happening, how he met the girl. He explained to me how he met her, and that I should forgive him. When I heard this thing, I was shocked too, but there was nothing I could do. But at the same time, while he was saying this thing, I actually had my own issue too, because I know that the man that I married is not fertile, that the man that I am living with is not capable of making a woman pregnant, that this girl just wants to extort money from him. I know that that's what this girl, what the plan of the girl is. I want everybody, like the whole audience, to like give me idea, give me opinion. The problem now is I have an issue. One, I don't know how to tell this man that the children that I am carrying, the two kids that he have been taking care of, are not his own. And two, that girl is trying to extort money from him, that he is infertile. So I don't know how to go about this situation, and I want everyone watching this or listening to this right now to I need solution, I need idea, I need their opinion. I need their opinion about this particular situation. But I don't know how to step into this situation, because if I step into the situation, things will explode. It will be more heavy than the way it is now, and it will scatter my marriage, because I don't even know how to confront this man and tell him that the children he have been spending on, the children he have been paying school fees for, are not his own. It's going to be a serious case. It might even take my life. I don't know what will be the result. So I need everyone, I need the world to just give me idea, give me suggestion on how to handle this issue. And I can't even keep quiet, because that girl now that is accusing my husband of that pregnancy, I know definitely she's lying. She's just trying to extort money from him. She's just looking for someone that will take her to Europe, and she's just trying to get money from my husband. So I just need solution, I need advice, I need people to give me their possible suggestion out on how to resolve this issue, because it's a very serious case. I know I've gone far. I went far, but I did it for the sake of the marriage. I did it because I needed to retain my marriage. I did it because I have time is no more on my side. Should I just keep quiet and let the whole matter down? Because me, I'm also not innocent in this issue. I really don't know if I should keep quiet. Should I voice out to save the man his money? I really don't know how to go about this issue. Because with the way the thing is going, that girl is ready to tarnish my husband's reputation if care is not taken. Please, I will need your candid advice. I will need your opinion.